You're now watching a clip from the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
Regardless of the fact that
football is back.
I gotta ask y'all a question. So Max Kellerman is out of First Take, right? Who do y'all want to see next to Stephen A? Or also, what do y'all think about Max Kellerman being out?
I think Max Kellerman being out, I don't know why they did that. I heard that Stephen A been wanting him gone. And I kind of figured that and that's another reason why I don't like Stephen A also, because you could want someone out, but me as a fan, me as somebody that watch ESPN sometimes, and I really rarely watch you. I really watch Undisputed because I think Shannon Sharp is more real than you. You know, he has better comebacks than you. Skip Bayless have a better rapport than him. And I don't think that he was the person in high school that was a square trying to be down with people. I think people were trying to be down with him. So I watched Undisputed first. Now, in regards to Mike Kellerman, Max Kellerman, I'm like, yo, Stephen A would always try him. Stephen A would go like this when he talking, or pretend like he's sleeping, or say snarly things when he make a comment. Again, you got to understand, this guy came from boxing. He's not, well-rounded in sports like you, Stephen A. You feel me? But again, you're doing what Jordan did to Kwame Brown. You're not helping him up. You're bringing him down. And look, exactly what happened. He's not here no more. Why are you getting paid all this money? And if your star host is saying that he don't want him around in the background, then what you think eventually is going to happen? So I'm happy that he's away from Stephen A. I don't want no one around Stephen A. because Stephen A. is like, I can't watch him. I used to like him before. You feel me? I really used to like Stephen A. But after he got the fame, it's like it started getting to him. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell, look, Skip left him. And Skip is who brought him in. You know what I'm saying? So, again, at the end of the day, I look at it like it's a good thing. We'll go ahead and have somebody else wind up being with him, but they need to have somebody that's strong. It can't be someone that's weak or someone that feels like, oh, this is Stephen A. I'm with Stephen A. It needs to be someone that feels like, yo, Stephen A. is privileged to have me, because that's exactly how Shannon Sharp is when he was with Skip Bayless. It's not like, oh, Skip Bayless is this guru at what he do, and I'm in the presence of him. No. It's like, yo, I'm a Hall of Famer. Yo, that's who they need to have. They need to have a Hall of Famer. They need to have someone that their name ring bells to put them next to Stephen A. Because Stephen A be trying to talk sporty. If it's a regular person, he gonna talk sporty. If it's somebody that have a name and he knows I'll put the for saying something crazy on television, then it'll be a different story. I think they need to have someone like Shannon Sharp, not Shannon Sharp because there's only one Shannon Sharp, but they need to have someone like Shannon Sharp that already has a name.
Yeah.
Trying to make
me, and I think they're already going to do this, is have the playmaker on there, Michael Irvin. He's from the crib. He's gonna come at you with that crib mentality, and he's aggressive, and he's got, like you said, a Hall of Famer. People know who he is, and he is already very confrontational with Stephen A. When they used to bring him on a couple of times on the show, he was very confrontational. I think they're gonna have him like on Mondays, I think I heard, but he should probably be the main guy the whole time. Because he's going to challenge Stephen A. And I would like to see him on there. And then Shannon Sharp too. If Shannon Sharp was on the show with Stephen A., I mean, come on, like that. Shannon Sharp would body him like all the time,
All the time.
And so Shannon Sharp is another guy I would like to see on there. I'm disappointed in Max, not being there. I kind of like Max. Max was pretty, I think Max got to a point where he just wanted to say hot takes. Like he wanted to have this really controversial type of hot take. And I don't know if maybe what his comments were before on the Naomi Osaka situation was the reason why they let him go from the show. I mean, it could be because he was actually very strong in his stance about Naomi, in regards to the question that was being asked by the journalist, and he was kind of dismissive to the woman, what's her name? I forgot her name. The one in the middle, Molly. I don't know her last name, but I know her first name is Molly. He was a little bit dismissive, and not in a bad way. I don't agree. I don't disagree with his stances at all, but I think maybe that could be a situation why they're letting him go from the show. I don't know. Maybe there's some tension between him and Molly. I think that could be a reason. I'm just stirring controversy saying that, but from me looking at that, and then all of a sudden the next week he's gone, I think maybe that is a situation. You know how America is. They're really sensitive about women and how you speak to them or whatnot, even if they might be wrong. So that could be a reason. So I'm a little disappointed at that. I think he was a step up from Skip. I still don't really like Skip. I'm not a big fan of Skip Bayless. I call him Skip Baseless. That's what I call him, because he just comes up with random stuff. And I think he's more of those, he's like a hot take. He's probably the original hot take guy who's like, oh, I'm not going to say something with any base to it. I'm just going to give you a hot take just because. And I'm just not a fan of Skip Bayless. I'm more of a fan of Max Kellerman. And Max Kellerman came through hip hop, man. I know you've seen that video of him rapping, so he already gets that credibility. You never seen Max Kellerman rap?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Max Kellerman was, look it up on YouTube. You'll see it. But he was rapping back in the 90s. He had like a video. And I was like, okay, I can mess with this dude because he comes from the same school of hip hop I grew up in, So I'm disappointed at that. And he knows his boxing. Boxing is his thing. And he knows about boxing 100%. And I take it he was trying to chime in more so on like basketball. I feel like basketball, he was not as knowledgeable or versed in basketball as Stephen A. I give Stephen A basketball knowledge. Football, they're kind of like in the middle. I think they're both kind of in the middle as far as knowledge when it comes to that. But everything else, they're just throwing it. They're just, off the cuff, trying to figure things out. But yeah. And then another person I wouldn't mind seeing is Charles Barkley. I feel like Charles Barkley, if he's on there, I feel Charles Barkley is funny to me. And he says stuff that is more of like a West perspective. You know how you come off and you just like, you're just saying what you're thinking in the moment. That's how Charles Barkley comes off. He comes off as a regular guy that you meet at a bar or something like that. And he's funny. And he's not afraid to laugh at himself or take himself not too seriously. I think he would add some more comedy to First Take. So those would be my three to replace Max.
But the playmaker Charles Barkley, yeah, that's definitely a good thing. But I don't think Charles Barkley would want to take on that every day, having to go to ESPN and dealing with that, especially when he got with Shaq. And the rest of the boys, like, he gonna be like, why would I need to do that? We freestyle it over here. You feel me? Shaq could come in, walk in late and still get paid. You feel me? So I think he's in a better situation right now. I think going to ESPN with Skip is like, not Skip, but with Stephen A is kind of like a downgrade to where he's at right now. So I think it'll be better for Michael Irvin, because he is the playmaker. He is the Hall of Famer that I've been saying, someone that needs to be a Hall of Famer, someone that has their name already there, and he looked like he's still ready to put pause on you if you talk a little sideways. So yeah, I definitely agree with that, but hey, we'll see what they do. You said that he's gonna be on there on Mondays.
Yeah.
Let's see how it works, let's see how it works.
Yeah.